Hello, dashing tubers, and welcome back to Let's Dash Around in Link to the Past with me, BlueAnkylo. So anyway, in the last episode, oops, who needed that bomb anyway? In our last episode, we there you go. What did we do? We beat the first dungeon. That's what we did. On the right side, we went through the first dungeon, and now we were told by the fortune teller to find some book and go to the desert. Something about that. Anyway, no big deal. We're on a quest to pick up the 3 medallions. Oops. The 3 pendants. Sorry, not medallions. And use them to pick up the Master Sword so that we can slay a Ganem specifically. Ah. Hey, get out of there. Stupid knights. Ow. Poked me right in the chest. Anyway, we're doing okay. We also had a couple hints about this guy up here. In the town, someone mentioned that this guy might have a flute or something, but unfortunately, he seems to teleport away as soon as we get here every time. So, unfortunately, there's not much we can do. Also, I forgot to mention, now that we can run around, we can actually do a couple things. Not every tree, in fact, not very many in general. But sometimes they drop stuff, like whatever that was. That was just an animal, I think. But I'll try to remember the trees that actually give you stuff, if I can figure it out again. But yeah, there's a few special things you can do with the Pegasus shoes. Bet you everyone thought they'd be Pegasus boots, but no, Pegasus shoes and Link to the Past. That's how it goes. Generally, you want to ram trees that are kind of on their own, if I remember correctly. And also other things. Ah, the bee is coming for me. Run away, Link. Get in there. That was close. So remember, yeah, the fortune teller mentioned something about that book, and maybe that's the book we need. I wonder how we'll ever figure out how to get it. Okay, you got 3 seconds. 2, 1, 0. Did anyone guess? You get 1 BlueAnkylo point if you thought of ramming into it with your sword. Huzzah! You found the Book of Medora. You can use it to read the ancient language of the Hylia. Very nice. Now, if I'd happened to go to the desert beforehand, you would have found a slab that was sort of gibberish, and we wouldn't have been able to read it. So, thanks to my, well, remembering of stuff, we just went straight here. Now, some of these trees, possible. There you go. Money! So, ramming into trees can always be fun. And is there anything else this thing can do? Oh, yeah. See that specific setup of blocks there, I think. Yeah. You can break stuff like that with your running charge. I think that's it, though. So anyway, let's continue on. It's possible there's some new quarter hearts we could get. I'm not 100% sure where everything is. I think I'm just going to do some more dungeons for now. So for today, let's go down to the desert now that we've got this book. It's not that far away, to be honest. I'm going to ignore these guys this time. I've killed them enough. It's time to just continue on. Oh, look, a fairy. See, you do get good stuff. Thank you, fairy. Okay. And, oh, I can't get in that way yet. Unfortunately, that block is too heavy for us. Link is still a weakling. Can't manage to hold stuff like that yet. Ha! Take that. There you go. Do-do-do. And this way. Okay, so we've been here before. You guys know the route. A little bit of screen lag when you run through some of these zones. Just the way the Super Nintendo rolls. No big deal. I can't get in that way, of course. So I have to go all the way down. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Alright. So here's that dude. Remember that guy? Apparently he works for the Thieves Guild or something. But he still won't talk to us. Pay no attention. Still. Alright. So let's explore this way. I didn't do this earlier, but let's do it now. There's also a cave. I guess we could check it out. What will we find? Oh, sure. I will soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. Thank you, great fairy. That's what we always wanted. Some healing in a bathtub. There's no innuendos in this game. Not with this BlueAnkylo. Alright, welcome to the desert. Vultures. they're kind of a pain to hit. They like to like circle around you, and so they're a little bit difficult to actually hit with your sword. It's probably worth it not to open up the map, but to have like your bow and arrow out, or the boomerang. Or, yeah, something like this. Oh, of course there could be some sand monsters. But yeah, if you can time it right, you can hit them a little bit easier with a ranged attack. I'll probably just ignore them half the time. For now, let's just explore up here, see what we can find. You never know. There's an old man. Aha! It is the Book of Medora. With it, you can read the language of the Hylia people. So yeah, if you'd come here without the book, he would have told you maybe to check out the library or something. You know how it is. Yep. Did you guys see that? You've got to keep your eyes open in this game to find the secrets. Alright. And for our trouble, a quarter heart. Very nice. I think that's all that's in here. Yeah. Good enough. So I'm glad I stopped by. I suppose I probably could have got that quarter heart earlier if I'd bothered coming to the desert, but meh. It's no rush, right? It's no rush. Now, I think if you watch closely, there may be something on one of the... Yeah, there. That thing looks interesting, but there's no way up there just yet, so we're going to have to wait a little while. Zip across the desert. I don't think there's any way up from this side, actually. Another quarter heart up there. No way up there from this side. This will be where the dungeon is, of course. And anything else? I think there was just that one cave. Oh yeah, cactus is hurt. Cactus is hurt. Alright, I think that's all the desert. That's all there is to find in the desert. There's a couple monsters, one cave, and a level 2, basically. So it's not the most exciting place. I'll admit it. So yeah, you can't read it unless you pull out your book. To open the way forward, make your wish here, and it will be granted. Well, I guess I wish I could get to level 2. It seems like we had a wish we could come up with something better, but I think that's all Link thinks of is, I sure wish I could get into Dungeon 2. So that's what it does. And that vulture is perilously close to us. Get out of here. Alright, and with that, welcome to Dungeon 2. This one's a little bit harder than the first one. The enemies here, they hit a little bit harder. So you can see what's going on. There's some pots. Also, yeah, these little eyeball things. They are trouble. So the eyeball statues hurt you if you touch them, and the little eyeball will shoot at you with laser beams. So it's not very nice. You can take a lot of damage in this dungeon if you're not careful. And you know BlueAnkylo, I'm super careful. Okay, those are little sort of antlion type things. As you may expect, they will try to suck you in, and the red ones shoot fireballs at you. Can you guess what happens if I go out this door? Yeah, there we are. That place where you can jump down into nothing. Not most useful. Nothing there. Okay, so that was kind of a boring way to go. Locked door. Can't do anything about that yet. Although, did I see... Oh, no, I thought that was a different wall there. It's just the texture changes as I move along. Nothing to worry about. Smash. Now, when I first played this game, I didn't know about the smashing into things, knocking them down, when I was a wee young child. So getting that first book was very difficult. Ah, almost worked. Got 3 out of 4. Got to kill that thing. So yeah, it was a little bit hard to even get here, but now you know how if you're playing along. Also, what's that strange noise in the background? You can hear it here as well. That was close. Almost walked right into that one. That would have been smart. Very smooth, Link. Very smooth. Okay. Stupid little thingamajiggers. All right, let's do the old pot trick. Yeah, the pot trick worked quite well. Also, look at that, finding secrets. Well, that was simple. Now we've got the map. Let's have a quick look. And as you can see, this level, this dungeon, is actually not that large, but it is bigger than Dungeon 1. So, I guess something to look forward to. It's possible, also, when you see unlit torches like that, sometimes you get stuff for lighting them. Apparently not this time, though. So, I tried. Is that everything? Lots of magic to refill. And hearts? Okay. Well, at least we got the map. Continue our adventure. I'm kind of just going through this all counterclockwise today. No particular reason, just seemed to work. Let's have a little look at this hint. Blue, it is I, Sahasrara. You must never fail to find all the treasures in each dungeon. Well, it's okay if you miss one now and then. Anyway, how do you get that key? Well, same as the book. Like I was saying, I didn't know how to do that the first time I played, so I had a very hard time getting through this dungeon. Alright. So I got a key. I can get through that one locked door now. But I might as well continue my counterclockwise adventure. There's the switch, of course. You knew it had to be in there somewhere. Oh, good! It's locked. If you had the big key, you might be able to open it. Also, what do you think? Anything for this? Nope, nothing. I guess there's probably not too many puzzles that use that strategy, but you never know. Ouch! Quit using your lasers on me. Alright. I actually think if I dash into those antlion things, I think we kill them. Well, we hit them. It worked pretty well. It worked pretty well. Ah! Get off me! Get off me! Okay, give me that part. Ah! I really wanted that heart. Oh, this maybe I can light up and go in the door. Although first, you guys do remember that this side had something, right? There you go. Piece of heart. Haha, stupid vulture. Okay, now it's possible there's some more stuff out here while we're looking around. Like, what could be back there? Too bad I can't pick those up. Maybe one day we'll be able to pick those up, guys. Maybe one day. Anyway, for now, let's see. How do I solve this puzzle? Oops, I missed. Well, that didn't work. How about pushing some of these blocks? There you go. I didn't remember which one it was. I just got a little bit lucky. Of course, all we get is a fairy. And I think my bottles... Yeah, I've still got 2 fairies. We're good. I don't actually use those fairy bottles very often. Unless I take a ton of damage, I'll probably just ignore it. And I'm okay at this game. I'll give myself average skill at Link to the Past. I do have a lot of money, at least. That's something. So I suppose it's fairly straightforward to where we're going now, if you haven't guessed. Ow. Stop that. Ow. I'll show you the bottom left of this area, just so you can see it. But this is the big room we came in, and that's it, essentially. Nothing else, so all you have left is that one locked door. So it's not much of a puzzle. If you knew where to go, you could get through this really quickly. Or you could explore it backwards like me. Alright, that strategy seems to work pretty good. Okay, opened our door. Got some weird plant things. They remind me of anemones the most. Land anemones. Anemones. Woohoo! What do we get? The compass! Huzzah! Well, can you guess where the monster's lair is? Probably on the 2nd floor at the very end. Yep. Okay, a nice big room. Oh, this is where the noise was coming from. Well, that was pretty easy. If that's the best you've got, game, I'm not very concerned. I suppose you could go through the marble zone all careful-like and stuff and try to avoid getting hit. Or just run through it like that. You'll be fine. And the sad thing is, at that point, we're almost done the dungeon. There's not much left. You guys remember where the treasure chest was? I already found that, so it's just a matter of picking it up now. And there we go. What magic item will we get today? You got the Power Glove. The Nintendo Power Glove. You can feel strength in both hands. You can pick up and carry stones now. Well, I guess if you wore the Nintendo Power Glove in real life, you could pick up stones as well. Small ones. Anyway, you can see now here. We now have the Power Glove. So we have Lift 2, which means we can pick up things slightly heavier than grass. Hey, kill it, kill it. A little bit hard time aiming there. So where do we go now that we can pick up things slightly heavier than grass and pots? Well, that actually opens up quite a few areas, but the main thing is out here. Of course. Now, I do want to go in that door, but I'm going to go this way first. No, I'm not. Never mind. I changed my mind. There is somewhere over to the right I'd like to go eventually. Okay. So, what do you think? Left? Nope. I ran into it. Right. Okay. Run, run, run. Gotcha. Made it in time. And this room? Ah, our first, oh, that was handy. Our first floating tile attack rooms. So, you can hit them with your sword, or you can just run around. Either way seems to work. I think you can throw pots at them as well. Maybe not the best idea I've ever had, to be honest. As I die. That was good. Good job, Blue. Okay, nice and safe. I think I need to kill all the enemies here, is my guess. Okay, playing it a little bit dangerous here. Maybe I should heal up, but BlueAnkylo, he lives life dangerously. Dun, dun, dun. Killing all the stuff. I would really like a heart. Is it too much to ask for one heart? Ah, he got me. Ah, shoot. All right. Luckily, I had a fairy. And when you've got a fairy with you, this happens. I said I wouldn't use them, but I lied, I guess. There was a heart. That's all I needed was to get that one or two hearts there. Should have just picked those up right away. Anyway, for our trouble, we found another one of these rooms. Ow. There's the key. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. I'm not very good at dodging those today, so let's just run for it. Also, one of these guys. What? What? I missed. Oh, are these guys immune to it? I think. Yeah. Okay. Arrows it is then. Arrows it is. Come on at me. Ah, shoot. He dodged it. Come on, red eye guy. Red Cyclops. Oh, is that it? Oh. I can't even tick this wall. That's your hint that there's something you need to do. It's that way. Let's go light, 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 light. See? Sometimes you do need to use your torch to brighten up the room. No problem. Alright. Big key door. I assume the boss is coming up. Yes, indeed. You're going to want to charge your sword up, guys. Alright, Sandworm Dune. The main thing here, I remember, is every time they come out, they shoot diagonal 4 directions. So you always want to sort of line yourself up. I like to line myself up right underneath them as best I can. That way you're probably not going to get hit. If you run around willy-nilly, they'll nail you when they come out of the ground. If you can time your charge attack, you can hit them pretty good like that too. Or you can, try to get them later on. Just be patient. I find this boss is definitely a patience test. If you rush, you're probably going to get killed. But as it is, I haven't even been hit yet, so. Nah, I missed him on that swing. Too bad. Too bad. I don't need to do charge attacks. They just do extra damage, so I like to try to hit them with charges when I can. Ah, I was not paying attention. Finally got me. He does have quite a lot of life, obviously, as you may have noticed. It's taken quite a while to kill this guy, considering the charge attacks and stuff. Ah, shoot. There we go. Finally got one. Next. Got him twice. Beautiful. Yeah, you can still hit these guys with 2 swings on a charge attack if you get lucky. So, always aim for a double hit. Ooh, that rock almost got me there. That was pretty close, guys. Well, I think we're just about done with this boss, honestly. Doesn't put up too much challenge. There we go. Now, the last guy on his own, I think, does things a little differently. Yeah, 8 directions. So now you got to stand a little bit off-center. But with only one coming out at a time, it shouldn't be that hard. Plus, you know, he was almost dead anyway. So there you go. No big deal. And that's level 2 done. Just like that. Sure, I may have died that one time and the fairy saved my life, but it's all good, right? You won the Pendant of Power. Too bad it doesn't actually do anything. Your goal of finding 3 pendants is in sight. Go for the last one. Woohoo! Do a little dance. Make a little love. Get linked tonight. Anyway, that's great. So, yeah, with that, we've completed Dungeon 2. And I suppose it's time to figure out where the 3rd dungeon is. You may have guessed by now that the red pendant's on the mountain, so that's basically where we gotta go. So I suppose I'll wrap things up. It's been about 20 minutes, a nice length episode. I just wanted to show you that now we can, in fact, pick up, well, we can even pick up that on top of these guys. The big ones, though, are still too heavy. Or maybe not. I forgot. Sorry, guys. Not too heavy. And you get secrets under them. Well, that was fun. Hey, what you got, buddy? Check out the cave east of Lake Hylia. Strange and wonderful things live in it. Yeah, I've already done that. Nothing there? Alright, well this guy seems to be kind of interesting. Doesn't give you too much. Just some money. Small hint. Give me all your money. Give me all your money. Anyway, I was going to end this video. Point is, I can pick up the white ones, but there's one I can't. And it's the black ones. So these guys cannot be picked up. There you go. I knew there was one that I couldn't pick up. Anyway, next episode I'll do some more exploring and maybe find some more treasure with my newfound Power Glove, my Nintendo Power Glove. Pay no attention to him. Yeah. Ha ha ha. Why did you take my sign? It says plain as day to just leave me alone. Sheesh. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Have a great day.